Hey everyone, welcome back to Workflow Secrets Demo Day 2025. Today we're going to be diving into one of SAM 2.0's most powerful features, the communication matrix. Now, the communication matrix is actually several different features that make up an overall picture, but today we're going to be focusing specifically on creating personalized professional communications faster than ever. Picture this. You spent the day on the road going from meeting to meeting, showing to showing, and now you're finally ready to sit down and reach back out to your clients. But you want each and every message to feel personal. You just don't mentally have the ability to do that anymore. Well, we can allow SAM to help us out. So going into SAM, you can do it a couple of different ways. If you go into the actual contact card, you can make sure that all of the personal details that you've added while working with, learning about, interacting, and building relationships with that client during that meeting are filled in. Now, this is going to help SAM be able to use this information to further customize these messages specifically for this person. But once we're ready, over on the very top under the contact information, we can click on that little email icon and we can start creating that message. Now, once we're here, we could simply type this out and it would be no different than a standard message. But like I said, maybe we're not able to actually do that. So in this case, we're actually going to go to this top left-hand side and click on our little SAM AI button. Now from here, all we need to do is share an objective. For this one, we're going to say that we want to write a custom message using personal details for this person, sharing follow-up about our meeting today, and asking for additional questions. All right. Now from here, we can just submit, and SAM's going to create this message for us. Now, already we've created much more personalized messages than just simply using a template or grabbing a merge field, putting their name at the very top, and calling it a good day. So we're well on our way to something really powerful. From here, we could either send it now or we could schedule it to send later, and we would be ready to go. But perhaps we actually want to go about it a different route. This is where the power of SAM comes in. So if we go back out of the contact card on this left-hand side, we can go to a couple of different places. But the very first one I want to go to is the outbox. We go over to the outbox, and on this top right-hand side, we can click New Message, and we can actually choose whether we want to send an email or a text message. Now, the really cool thing about SAM is something that we're going to address when we look at the templates a little bit later, but a message inside of SAM isn't inherently a text message or an email. It kind of depends on the person's preferences. And if we don't have those set, it will default to an email oftentimes. And we can actually set how that defaults. But the goal with that is to ensure that the message is being sent to them how they want to receive it. So if I, a millennial, don't want to receive a phone call or an email, but you can text me all you want, SAM's able to take those messages, even if they are written as emails, and convert them into SMS formats, oftentimes 160 characters, and actually create the same content, but in that different format. That way, you're getting a really native experience, because I don't know about you, but I personally have had people send me emails in text form before, and it just feels wrong. So we were hoping to overcome that. So inside the outbox, we can now send this message, and we can go about it the exact same way. We can either send it using, on the top left-hand side, that SAM's AI button, and we can generate another message that's very similar, or we can actually select a template. But from here, we're now able to send these one-offs, we're able to schedule them, and we can really start to build out these messages. And this is one of the really powerful ways to create those one-off messages. Now, what we're going to be doing in some of the other videos is we're going to be diving into another feature inside the communication matrix, the ability to actually build routines or workflow automations into the system. Now, the really cool thing about routines is they can be triggered based on the important dates that occur. So what this means is as you learn about your contact and you start filling out important information about them, you start filling in these important dates, it can trigger those automations to happen. So instead of thinking about automations as these long, multi-step processes, we only have to look at specific moments. Maybe it's their birth date or the last time they opened an email. And we'll dive into that a little bit later. But for now, I want you to walk away understanding that the real power in being able to create personalized messages inside of SAM comes from the ability for SAM to reference all those personal details, to be able to quickly and efficiently create that content for you. Now, after you've created that content, all you need to do is spend about 30 seconds or so reviewing it, reading it, making sure it sounds good, it sounds like you, but it is written in your voice because of how we have our profile set up, and it's referencing details that you've shared about that contact. So we're well on our way to having something really great. So this is how you build those personalized professional client communications inside the Systems Accelerator Manager 2.0. This is going to be a really powerful feature, and you guys are going to find yourself using it again and again and again. So hopefully this has been really helpful to you. But I will see you guys on another video.